For the land of the free.
It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Star-Spangled Banner, getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Saturday afternoon presentation of NBA basketball, right here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. And for the Pistons, we've got Cunningham. He's out there with Hayes. And it's Jarrett in at the 4. Clark, you can't dance around it. These two teams badly need a win here tonight. Not a great stretch for either side.
Yeah, it's been turbulent, a little bumpy for both, and nothing like a win to get the ship righted, to get the wheels back on the track. So one of these teams is going to have that happen here in this particular game. So that's a good thing. Whoever comes out on top is going to have momentum going forward.
So Detroit will get the first possession. Here is Cunningham. Pass to Jarrett. He kicks it to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Hayes. Fires for 3. Cunningham's shot is off. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Shoots over Doumbouya. Jarrett pulls it in. Back to Hayes. Passes to Bay. Here's Doumbouya. It's rebounded by Houston. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Thomas passes to Green. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Detroit, no good that time either.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Houston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Cunningham. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Bay cans the shot with nobody near him.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Dishes it to Thomas. Houston moving the ball around. Green kicks to Thomas. Outside, Green. Tries from 10. The Rockets again can't hit. For Detroit, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Hayes. And the pass to Cunningham. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside, Green. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Green's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Toomboy. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Toomboy gets a wide open look, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Thomas with the ball, and Toomboy picks him up defensively. Here's Cunningham. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and Green slams it in.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Ripped away. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. All going up court. He can't get it to go. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Here's Cunningham. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. From deep three-point range. Pass to Tate. Outside, Green. Up and in from the low block. Now here's Hayes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Stewart's checked in for the Pistons. 1:22 left in the first quarter. A steal. Now Thomas. Fires the three. Bay pulls it in. Pistons trail by 4. 54 seconds left in the first. Pass to Stewart. Comes up empty down low. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Outside Thomas to the middle. It's picked off. Releases. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And so Green will bring it up for the Rockets. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. Both teams will make substitutions. And he makes both free throws. Pistons trail by 4. Here's Bay. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
It's stolen. We've got more in store for you right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Rockets leading by 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Detroit, Jackson is out there with Diallo. Then there's Okafor, and it's Bay in at the small forward. And, well, Detroit shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Jackson misses. Here's Houston now. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. For the Pistons, rebuild has been a dirty word. With all their injuries last season, staying in the playoff picture was out of the cards. This summer, with their highest draft pick in a decade, Motor City is hoping it will be back in the fast lane soon. Guys?
Building up that talent base. Thank you, David. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
So it's Detroit now. The Rockets making the shot. Pass to Stewart. Back to Jackson. The Pistons working the ball around now. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 3 on the clock. From deep. Jackson misses.
He might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Green taking his time here. The pass to Brooks. Over Diallo. Brooks misses. Pistons trailed by 8. Passes it to Bay. Lets it go with a 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Brooks in the corner. Jacks up a 3. And it's Green missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
It also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
That free throw good from Diallo. Detroit making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Brooks outside. On the wing, Green. And Green slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
It's deflected. And it's Houston on the break. Diallo inside. And he gets the bucket.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Jackson against Brooks. They kick it out to Green. Second chance shot. Rebounded by the Pistons. Jackson looking around. There's the feed to Okafor. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And now it's just a 4-point Rocket lead.
Well, I like the fact Okafor is a big guy who handles contact well. Not all big guys do. You got to do better than that if you're the defense.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Outside Jackson. Now here's Doumbouya. Brooks covering with the fadeaway. And it's Okafor missing. Rockets leading by 4. Green draws the double. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Here's Jackson. And that one drops. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Pass to Christopher. Shoots a 3. Detroit with the rebound. Doumbouya's got his 4th rebound in this one. A 3. Drills it from outside. And the Pistons lead by 1.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Green with the ball. 13 points in the game. Drops in the tray.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Yeah, and perimeter shots, though, not really falling at a good clip here. So I think they may have to back out of that a bit and not settle for those jump shots.
Here's Jackson after the Rockets pick up 3. Off on the layup.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Brooks. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And here is Okafor to the inside. Diallo laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Diallo's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, I tell you, when Okafor sees a wide open teammate, he really zips the ball over to set him up for a clean look at the bucket.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Rockets ahead. They lead by a bucket. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, you guys have gotten defense into offense. How do you keep that going?
Push the ball. We always want to push the ball. Have to stop. But again, we got to make good decisions. We don't want to come down and give it right back to them and let them run it down our throats to the other end. Run the ball, wings get out and run, pass it ahead, but then make good decisions and attack the basket.
Dwayne, good luck the rest of the way. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
The hostile environment in this building has not been an issue. They've come in here, they focused like they would be at home. And it says something about the character of a team. You need to block out the crowd and just play your game.
Check. What'd you think about the Pistons?
Well, it's been a big night for the guys off the bench so far. The scoring has given them a real spark. I think we can expect a few more minutes for the reserves than usual tonight.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Houston in the lead. So on the floor for Houston. Green draws the double. Rebound, Detroit. Jumboya's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Cunningham for 3. No good on that one. Cunningham's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. On the wing, Green. Here is Cunningham. Here's Jarrett. That shot misses. Now here's Thomas. Cunningham looking it over. Now the pass to Hayes. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. 6 to shoot. For the tie. Jumboya can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Now the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good points. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Cunningham. It's rebounded by Houston.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Ball's knocked loose. Passes it to Green. Green draws the double. And he uses the glass on the layup. He has 6.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
The Pistons working the ball around now. To the paint. Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Down low, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Bay, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
I like the play call, very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
The Pistons shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, this season versus last, they've seen a decrease in their success at the free throw line.
Stewart's checked in for the Pistons. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to Thomas. Kicks to Green. From deep. Rebound, Detroit. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And yes, it's good.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Thomas passes to Tate. Outside, Green. And it's blocked. Here is Cunningham. He's got 12. Out to the right wing. Pass to Jarrett. He kicks it to Hayes. Here's Bay. Almost, but it rolls out. Rockets leading by 3. Here's Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Green. Pistons trailed by 5. A minute 42 left in the third. Bay gets the bucket.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 9.
Boy, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
Here is Cunningham. 12 points for him. Jarrett dishes to Cunningham. From outside the arc. That shot no good.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
That one drops for him.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Bay passes to Hayes. Kicks it to Jarrett. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Green with the rebound. Rockets leading by 7. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And there's the pass to Brooks. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Bay passes to Cunningham. Here's Bay. His 3-pointers off the mark. Now Brooks outside Green. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Houston Rockets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back to the action after this word. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Pistons trail by 7. We've got Hayes. He's out there with Cunningham. And it's Stewart in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Detroit right now. The second chance effort. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Okafor's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Pistons.
Cannot forget to box out Okafor on the glass. I mean, he is relentless in his attack.
No good with the triple. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Lets it go, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Cunningham's got 9 points now in just the second half. Back to Brooks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
The first one falls, and the Pistons making a change here. Doomboy is checked in. He doesn't get the second one.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here is Cunningham to the inside. Okafor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, Okafor is really productive down inside, either getting baskets or earning trips to the foul line. With that wide frame, good footwork, and nice touch, he puts a lot of pressure on the D.
And he can't get the first one.
I'll tell you what, coming straight to the NBA after just 1 year at Duke, Okafor making an immediate impact in the NBA.
He hits the second from the line. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Now here's Brooks, covered by Hayes. Houston moving the ball around, and Okafor with the block.
And the reach of Okafor cannot be understated. I mean, when he's around, he's very good at getting those big balls up quickly and batting shots away.
Now here's Hayes. To tie it up. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Rockets leading by 3. Christopher, the pass to Brooks. Here's Christopher from deep. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Now here's Hayes. No good. That would have tied it. Houston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First free throw is good. Diallo, he's checked in for Detroit. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Pistons trail by 5. And Hayes kicks to Cunningham. There's the triple. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Passes it to Christopher. Back to Thomas. Covered by Okafor. Puts up a 3. No good on that one. And Detroit the other way now. To the middle to tie it up. And Doumbouya lays it up and in. Doumbouya's got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, guys. Well, the Rockets coach had some words for his team during the timeout. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. Count it. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And it's Okafor missing. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Thomas passes to Christopher. Doumbouya pulls it in. Doumbouya's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hayes with it. And Hayes throws it down.
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the fourth quarter. What a comeback and what a finish we have in store.
And their greatest enemy during that comeback was the clock, but they can finally stop worrying about time and start thinking about how to win this thing now.
And the Rockets making a change here. Green's checked in. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Now here's Green over Cunningham. Green, no luck. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Cunningham. No good, shot missing. Great D that time from Green. Pushing it up. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Green. Green's got his 7th assist in the game. And the Pistons with possession here. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Here is Cunningham, led by Green. Cunningham gets the bucket. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Now here's Green. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Green's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Here's Cunningham. Count it!
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Now here's Green. A 3-ball. Jarrett pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Shot on the wing. Cunningham's shot is off. And here's Houston. A 2-point game. And the wide open shot from Green. Bullseye!
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They trail by 1. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Here is Cunningham, guarded by Green. From 17 feet out. Oh, off target. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Seven seconds left in the game. Here's Hayes. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. From deep, Green. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. So the Rockets win the tip, and always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So on the floor for Houston. That 3 off the mark. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Now here's Hayes. Throws it up high, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Thomas passes to Green. Clock at 6. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Green's got 28 points for the game.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 1:56 left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. It's extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. Here's Jarrett, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Green after the basket by Detroit. Makes it off the glass. Green's got 5 points now this quarter. About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. Here's Cunningham. And another three for Detroit. That shot eliciting a roar from this gigantic crowd.
Guys, more than a roar, more like an explosion.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 so far in their three-point attempts in overtime. Outside, Green. Pulls up. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. For Detroit, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop so far in overtime. They double him with Green. Here's Stewart. No good. And it's Houston the other way. Green passes to Tate. Here's Bay. Over Thomas. Bay, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Yes!
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And here is Green. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. 20 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Will it go? It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Hey, no good. So Houston wins it, and they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.